of a missing woman from Long Island need help finding her.
Gabby's mom and stepdad, Nicole and Jim Schmidt, held up her photo for reporters.
Gabby's 22 years old. She's an absolutely beautiful
Rose Davis was devastated on TV.
My mom called her room and case was all over the news, and I kind of just went into shock.
What happened to Gabby Petito? Petito, her mom and her father Joe Petito and stepmom Tara set up a Find Gabby page where people could post tips and information. She was reportedly last seen near Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming around August 27th, 2021.
We're hoping
We want her home.
Home safe and sound.
I immediately made like a collage of all of our photos and for TikTok and posted the information, Facebook, Instagram, everything.
Within days, videos about Gabby's disappearance exploded across social media. Even people with no connection to Gabby joined
Grand Teton to see if there's anything that we can do to help search of Gabby Petito.
You know, the social media has been amazing. Watched it, getting everybody to post it, repost it. We need for her to come back home, and anything you guys can do to help us get there is just appreciated, and we just got to keep doing it.
For Gabby's parents, this spotlight in the media and online was invaluable. But there was one person who wasn't helping solve the mystery of what happened to Gabby, Brian Laundrie. Northport, Florida police spokesman Josh Taylor said investigators were frustrated. Neither he nor his parents would answer their questions, even though Gabby had lived with them.
We were essentially handed the information for their attorney. That is the extent of our conversation with them.
First word that popped in my brain was coward, to be honest with you. You're supposed to love her. You're supposed to marry her. Where is she?
Police confiscated the white Ford van, searched it for evidence, and then released it, posting that Brian was now a person of interest in Gabby's disappearance. Laundrie family attorney Stephen Bertolino spoke briefly to the press.
On behalf of the Laundrie family, I will hope that Ms. Petito is located and that she's reunited with her family.
Gabby's parents responded through attorney Rick Stafford with a scathing letter.
We believe you know the location of where Brian left Gabby. We beg you to tell us. As a parent, how could you let us go through this pain and not help us?
6 days
I had to
after
throw those
Gabby
Cheez-Its
was
away.
missing, the Laundrie family reported that they didn't know where Brian was. They said he'd left for a hike at the Carlton Reserve days earlier.
I ate too many of them hoes and I feel sick.
Police immediately began to comb the huge local park looking for Brian.
A massive search. More than 50 officers and FBI agents combing a 24,000-acre park near Sarasota, Florida, looking for Brian Laundrie.
Anger at the Laundrie family's silence prompted protesters to gather outside the Laundrie home demanding answers. While authorities were searching for Brian in Florida, the search for Gabby in and around Wyoming intensified.
It was like a nationwide hunt too, you know, between social media and all the other avenues. And people were looking for the van. People were looking for where it went, when it went. They were looking for Gabby Petito.
And in this case, all of that social media attention ultimately helped investigators locate Gabby. When Kyle and Jen Bethune came forward with information, they had spotted Gabby and Brian's van.
I woke up with this playing. I don't even know what's going on.
Marketing tools to help small businesses easily reach thousands of customers. It writes sweet social ads and email.
Why is he crawling around on the ground?
Let's bust the window.
There's bullet holes in the wall. Okay, we're coming. We're coming as fast as we can, all right?
On May 7th, 2019, just 3 days before graduation, shots were fired at STEM School in Douglas County, Colorado. The following report is based on police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that while the following footage is intense, it does not show anyone being physically harmed or injured. The horror began almost at the end of the school day, just after 1:50 p.m. Countless additional calls to emergency services began to pour
I don't
in.
understand people who
With
shoot up
each one,
schools.
the situation appeared more dire.
Where is the shooter? Room 107. Is it just a single shooter? Is it one person? No. As far as I know, but I don't know. Is the shooter down or is the shooter still shooting? What? We have did it a shot, yes.
Every second counted. Officers from the police department,
Can you
sheriff's
shut up?
department, and the closest SWAT team all deployed in force and raced for the school. Some of them didn't even have time to don protective gear, but rushed onwards all the same.
No access. Let's bust the window. Here.
They bust that bitch quick.
I got you. Eyes in there, you guys are security. You see them moving. I got you. Open. Hey, we're gonna need this later. We gotta recover this.
Elsewhere, another group of law enforcement officials forced entry through a different door and were about to get a nasty surprise.
Go, let's go. Go. You up first, bro. I got shield first. Shield first. Where's it? Get on the ground. Keep that right there. We have him? Look at there. Thanks, there. Don't move.
Despite 2 bullets narrowly missing the first responders, they didn't return fire.
Can you shut the fuck up? Like, stop talking to me. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Like, you don't realize that. Please shut up.
A decision that would later be proven wise.
That's security. Is it security? Where's that? Projector room. He's in the English room behind you. The first one on the right. First one on the right. Over here. First one on the right. Over there.
He had the gun and it's over behind my back. He's cuffed right there.
Which one?
Right there, the one cuffed.
Why are they sitting on the floor like that?
We have 2 entered. This is one of them? I don't know.
He's the one I pulled out. He had the gun in his hand. He's prone out. He's got him.
Pat him down now. You better start talking to the other people in here. Roll over. Where the fuck is the other one? What does he look like? What kind of gun is he carrying?
He got bullets in his pocket.
If the scene in the hall seemed like a nightmare, what was happening inside the classrooms was even worse. More than 1,000 students, from kindergartners all the way to 12th graders, were trapped, terrified, and in mortal danger. Some of them took the chance to film what they may have thought would be their last moments alive. When law enforcement enters the first classroom, the horrific scene they found was something straight out of a horror movie.
I got your hands! Back door. We have a shot. Back through. I got it. Who's shot? We need to set up a war zone. Hey, let's pick him up. Let's do a good carry. I need help. Good carry. It's gonna be tough. Get him up.
Alright, you get that arm, I got this side. Where's the other shooter? Somebody covering us? The shooter's behind us. Let's go, bro. No, pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up. Hey.
Elsewhere, as police urgently secured the first suspect, it quickly became clear that something was off. The suspect's behavior would only become stranger as the interaction continued.
Roll over. I got you right here. Okay, I got a 9mm magazine. Got anything else on you?
Just my thoughts.
Just your phones? Nothing else? What?
You've been exposed.
Been exposed to what?
No, I'm trans, and my purse just flew everywhere.
My bad, I'm watching this show.
I'm transgender, and I slapped everyone.
That's the least of your worries right now.
Oh, yeah.
He talking about some, oh yeah.
Yeah, we know. We're working on it.
What the officers don't know yet is that they've only scratched the surface, and that there is still another shooter lurking inside the school. The victim was identified by his classmates as Kendrick. He had been shot twice, but getting him to safety and emergency medical personnel turned out to be easier said than done.
Put the lights down. Put the lights down. Get the upper body up. Upper body up now. Go, Mike. Go. God damn it. Fine, lift. Go. Bang. It's not how we hit. It's not going anywhere. Put the lights
I gotta go
down.
weigh myself.
Get his upper body up. Carry him like he's been taught.
I had to throw them cheeses away because those is adding on extra weight. It's okay. Get right. Okay.
As the race to save Kendrick's life continued, the officer guarding the suspect turned to the two witnesses in the hall for further
I
information.
don't want to watch this no more.
Did you shoot at all? I shot one round and I realized. Did you hit anybody? No, I realized it was one of their guys and I dropped my gun. I got you.
That's right. The security guard had been the one to fire at police. In addition to the chaos at the school, more frantic calls were coming in, not only from students and teachers, but now parents who had heard them.
Whether you're taking pre-sales for a new book, running a crowdfunding campaign, or selling at an in-person event, Lulu's order import tool simplifies the process of...
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
I just want to see the good part.
You know what time it is? We didn't even think. You guys, I'm so freaking sorry because I literally have not been editing no videos that already got recorded. And I have not been getting no new content. If y'all don't know, I recently just got my CNA license, so I've been picking up shifts through Clipboard. If you want an extra $50 when you sign up, let me know. I'll leave my code down below for you guys. But today is Friday. Y'all know on Fridays on the weekends we go to the booty club. I have another little job I was gonna take, but because it really wasn't paying much, and I'm not gonna lie, Clipboard is paying me a lot. I was just like, I'm gonna let that little job go. I don't know. So tonight was a good little night. Like it could have been nothing. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. Now that I'm working like a job, like for real, and I'll be having money coming in. For real. Like I always have money coming in, but like okay, so like with my YouTube, that'd be like once a month, right? And then my Uber Eats, it'd be like I really don't be doing it. I just don't be doing it. How I was doing
I've only been on here for 16 minutes.
so knowing that I'm able to like pick up shifts from my CNA job, I really like that. Not gonna hold you, but like I had this one guy, which he come in here often to be honest, and he follows me on Instagram, but I do not know what his Instagram is. And every time he come in here, he gives me $100. I'm looking for it. I can't find it. It's in here. But every time he come in here, there you go. He gives me $100, and I don't even have to dance. So I like that. And then tonight he gave me more than 100. I was like, "You want to dance?" He was like, "No." Like just sit there, stay there, just talk. He just wanted me to talk. So in addition to that 100 he gave me, I got these 20.
Aw, no bars.
So, and it's 50 came from when I was on stage. This guy, he was tipping a lot of people tonight, like big dude. Like he was tipping a lot. I got that. So I have to go. I'm not going to go to follow tonight. To the house when I'm looking for it. Just the DJ. Yeah, I think with the chefs, I think I made like $4. Because both of my chefs $58. My goal for this weekend.
Okay, y'all, I'm leaving.